Hi everyone, welcome back to the craft room. Today's card is going to be using another one of the sets that I bought in the Sizzix sale, which is this one, 6662887, and it's Papercraft Cafe. I desperately wanted this when it first came out, but yeah, I couldn't afford it at the time, so I usually buy my stuff in the sales anyway. So yes, I finally got that one, which I'm quite pleased about. Oh, and I'm going to use this cup here. And I pulled out this, the Gent, that I've had a while, quite a long while actually, and I thought a cup of tea would go quite well with him. I've got this Cheers sentiment, which is from the Bubbles Papercraft Society kit. From quite a while ago. So yeah, that's just a cheers sentiment. So let me pop that away while I think about it. And as you can see, I have done some cutting already because there was a lot to cut and I thought I'd just get ahead of the game. So yes, there's my sentiment, which I'm going to stack up. I've done that 3 times. Everything else has been done once. I've done some things in the same colours because I'm going to colour them with the alcohol markers just to get a different tone. So that's the cup, and this is him. That is the cup as well. I think I might have done the tea a bit dark, but we'll have a look at that when we come to it. So there's a couple of bits to poke out of here. So let's get him together first. I've got to colour some of this stuff, so I'll colour it as we go along, I think. So let me get that out. And the first thing we've got to colour is this bit. So I'll leave that there so I can pick it as we go. So I need something a little bit darker than him. Okay. And that is going to be brown grey. So that's for his mouth and for the inside of his ears. So let me just do those. I wanted to do a little bit of blush on him as well, so let me pick a really light pinky colour. Collall 19, let's see what that looks like. So let me pull out a piece of that card. Let's see if this... Yeah, I think that'll be alright. So I'm just going to blush up his cheeks a little bit. And blender. Let that dry. That was a burly beige. Put these away as I go along. Put him to one side before I start sticking. So we've got his hair and his moustache, his little monocle. His hat. So let's just stick this band to his hat while we're waiting for that to dry. Would you believe it, the sun's shining today, which is quite amazing because it's been raining so much. So we didn't get wet this morning, which was nice. Boys are both sound asleep. So I don't know how long that's going to last for, but let me just pop this on and see if we still like his. How does this go? That's that bit. Yeah, I don't know. I might just chop his head again and have a rethink on the blushy cheeks. His head again. Let's try something different. See if I can do a bit of distress on him. Got these tiny brushes. Might be able to get a little bit of something on there. Do a bit of Flamingo. See what that looks like. Maybe. There we go. A bit on his ears. That'll be alright. I only wanted a hint of colour. Okay, so let's get his mouth and ear, inside of his ears on. Okay, ears are on. So let's get his hair on. And his facial hair. So that one goes there, and that one goes there. So his hat's going to go. I might do his cat a different colour. Didn't think about the brown hair when I was doing that. So I'm going to do his hat black. So let me just do that again. I did it in grey and in black. So see which one we like the best. I think the black is the best. That and that can go in the die sets. I did another blue one of those. So yeah, I think. Okay, so put that to one side for a minute. I left some of this in the die because it's so small. So we're going to do these bits next, which are his nose and his eyebrows. But there's also another piece in there that we'll keep hold of. So one eye, nose. Let's get those on first. That one there. And that one there. And those bits are his eyebrows. So one's there. And there. save that for a minute. Okay, and these are all the eyes, so those bits need to be white. So they can stay white. I might stick these on as we go, I think. So, work out which is which, because I think they're a little bit of a different shape. So there's that one, and that one. That's right, so let me do those two first. Then the next piece is going to be coloured, so that's those biggest bits. So let's pop those on here, and we'll try and find a blue, I think, to match that piece. So I think we're talking about B64, so let's get that. So B64 is Indian blue, so he's going to have nice blue eyes. That's going to be right in the middle there. And this one's going to be slightly over, I think. Like that. These next two are going to be black, because that's his pupils. So I'm going to put those on there, because I'm not going to be able to find them otherwise. Get that out the way, get that out the way. So that's going to be in the middle. That's going to be over that way a little bit. So, and then these last two white bits are just the highlights. So let's get those two out. That's flicked over, so let's flick that back. And then we'll do one there. Make sure those are on. Oops, they're not. It's going to be that way. The other one's going to be there. And then this piece is an eyelid, which is going to go across here somehow. Like that. His monocle to go on. So let's get that stuck on. Okay. you've got to decide, definitely decide on a black hat. I think I am, because that's going to go under there, and then his bow tie will be on there, and his hat like that. Yes, I think we're happy with him. So let me just get that stuck on. We can stick his hat on now. So that and that will go on later. Let me put these away because they're done with. And let's get the cup made. So this should be relatively easy because that goes on there, and then this goes on here. So let's get that put together. And that goes on there like that. Probably quite a strong tea, but when I don't drink tea anymore, but when I did, I drank it that strong, so it's going to be a strong tea because I don't want to pull another colour in really, and I think that's way too light for tea, so it's going to be this colour. Tea, saucer. There is 3 for the saucer, but I only did 2 because the middle one didn't seem to be doing a great deal. So just put the highlight on there. And then we'll stick our cup onto the saucer. Actually, it looks really cute. I like that. So that goes on there. There's our and there's our tea, and I'm going to have a bit of steam coming up from it. So I need to colour this bit a bit darker. So let's just grab a colour for that. Green grey GG3 I think we'll have a look at. There you go. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. So let's just put a bit of colour on that. Goes on here. And that comes out there like that. So we'll stick that on when we come to it, because I think I might have to build that up a little bit at the back. So there's all our pieces done. I'm going to stick these 3 cheeses together just to build them up a little bit. So there's our cheers. I'm just going to have a quick tidy and then work out how I'm going to put the card together. Okay, so I've done a card base. I've done a matte layer of the blue. And a top layer of white. And I think we're just going to have it sort of like that. And that's the other way up, I think. So yeah, just on there. I might do some shading on his bow tie because I just can't leave things alone, can I? Although I don't know that I've got anything that's going to be dark enough. I might have to go for a very dark grey to get some shadow on it. So if you've got a colour and you haven't got that hue to match, you can try with your greys. I've got a blue grey, really dark blue grey there. So we might try that one. Blue grey 9. So I'm just going to do a little bit of flicking out there and out there. A bit underneath here. So that's all I need to do on there. He doesn't look very happy, but he is. So yeah, I'm just going to do it in a cluster there, I think. So let's get his shirt collar on. So that looks right. So we go about there. Let me stick this to this first. Can you believe the dogs have been quiet through the whole of this? Good little boys they are. Still, there's still time for it to all go wrong. Okay, so he's going to go there, T there, she is there. We might have to do in a different colour. Let's have a look. So let's get him down first. Next. A bit of a wonk. That should be alright. Just stick the top and the bottom. So I might have to do that in a different colour. Let me have a think about that. Okay, so I've cut it in brown and I've cut it in blue. I don't think the blue works. The brown could work, I think. can't see it. You can see it a bit clearer than the black. So let's go with the brown. Yep, I think that's going on there. Like that. So let's put that on there just to press that down. Have another quick tidy. Okay, let's get that on there. Okay, so I made a quick envelope. The only thing it matches is his lips, but that's good enough for me. So, there he is. I love making this guy. I've made him a lot. He never gets old. It's just, he's so nice to make. I usually do him with his top hat, so it's nice to do him with his bowler this time. And, yeah, birthday card for maybe someone who doesn't like beer and drink. Would rather have a cup of tea. So that's it for this time. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you next time. Okay, bye.